We'll take a look at the haul. So we have 1978 Boston baseball, a basketball, 3 antique hockey sticks, 2 antique soccer balls, 1 piggy bank, and the suppressed XM2311. Now that is better than my pistol, I believe. Let me take a look. So a heads up with our side star, the XM does more damage. We have more bullets for it, higher fire rate, little less accurate, but it's lighter. And it is suppressed. Extra damage when aiming though. So perhaps that 44 would be, higher than 51 if we were aiming. Yeah, the suppressed is still a very good weapon though. And for the time being, we have more rounds for it, but I'll keep the pair of pistols on me. Outstanding. And if they're not going to grab all of these resources that I'm lugging around, I'm just gonna put them back on the ship. So when I'm done putting these resources away, I'm hoping they have vacated my cargo hold. All right, everybody? Yes, yes indeed. Yep, so I think they finally found their way inside Paradiso. I'm almost curious on if I can sort of see their reactions once they get inside. Maybe run into Captain Diana once again, just out of curiosity before I head out.
Hey, sorry. I keep forgetting we're not on the Constant anymore. Carry on.
Yep, no more security detail for you, but you could probably get a job with security here. I mean, your skills transfer rather well, I would think.
I'm here to help if you need it.
Colonists, tourists, doesn't matter who I'm protecting. Work's work.
Yeah, that's why I was telling old girl back there, no need to give up your life of security if that's what you're trained for and want to do. Although nothing stops you from doing another job.
I'm now selling things
Hey,
for the resort.
Daisuke got a job at the
know what half of
bar.
these things are.
Hey, Oliver, got all of that worked out for you?
Members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
Did we do the right thing with the Constant?
Not sure yet. Earnings reports haven't come in. But we did let much of our staff go, and the colonists are now working to pay off their debt, so I imagine we'll be saving loads of credits. Good on you for negotiating that deal for us.
Sure, I imagine you'd see the business side. Thanks for everything, Oliver. And the really bad thing for those people that lost their jobs. Cost of living here has to be astronomical.
The regulations here?
Pun intended. But now that we've gotten distracted just a bit, I think we need to head to Procyon 3 for more artifact hunting, now that we have a pretty decent pistol that can accompany us on the way. Well, how about that? Our poison barrow knife does more damage than the cutlass, so that will become my new melee weapon. We'll take a look at that. Nice. And we'll do some selling at the terminal before we head that way. Yeah, that's right. We needed to sell unique items for our perk. So why not? Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell anything that we also have a double of. That way we can get unique sales as well. There we go, commerce ready. And we did level up, so we could take the next step of commerce if we wanted to. I'm not really sure what our next perk point will be. I want to start thinking about like weapon engineering, outpost engineering, all of that. So we can add another level to the hand scanner and increase the scan distance to 30 meters. If nothing else, increase grav jump drive by 15%. That may come in handy. All resources required to craft and do research is lowered. Yeah, we'll do that. Craft 5 unique food, drinks, drugs, weapon mods, or equipment. So that's going to be interesting, as we really don't have any other mods to do. So the Constant is still in orbit. It'll be interesting to perhaps come back to visit, but that's not where we are heading right now. We are finally heading out of here and heading to Procyon A for our mission here. We'll go ahead and get that set. We need to head to Procyon 3. All right, let's make the jump.
Jump complete. Want to do it again, just for fun? No? Maybe later.
So we're at Procyon 3. Oh, exactly where we were heading. Oh crap. Got some engaged, let's get hot. We got missiles and lasers ready. Shields holding well.
This jump drive is down.
Yep, still doing okay. Let's go, let's go. Nice, one down. Shield still holding.
Oh, that just took out their shields.
Yep, no worries. Down to one, come on, shields, hold together. All right, shields should be coming back shortly, and we got one on the tail. We can take our time with this guy.
Yes. That grab drive is out of commission.
Whew. Good thing we upgraded. That is for sure. All right, let's grab the spoils of war. They didn't, we didn't knock out their engines, so we couldn't board them.
Why do you
Nice.
draw
Ship
out the
parts.
mold of my
Nice credits
made,
and cobalt.
Andresia.
We'll take that all day, every day. Credits and ship parts. Outstanding. Just in case we needed a little bit of a fixer. Procyon 3. First things first, let's scan this thing before we head down to the scanner anomaly. High O2, average magnetosphere, a lot of flora and fauna, but chemical water. Interesting enough. Copper, argon. Huh. Oh, I'm selecting the moon behind it. Got it. Fluorine, tetrafluorides, ionic liquids, and neon. Holy crap.
Clear. Initiate landing sequence.
So maybe in the around the ice caps, maybe. All right, let's get up. Do our standard checks to make sure we have all weapons at the ready and all ammo loaded. All right, knife ready. Pistol holds 9 rounds. We'll have to remember that. 80 rounds there, 40 rounds in the hunting rifle, 2 in the shotgun. Oh, we need to reload our
Hello, Captain.
battery there. And our 50 cal. Outstanding. All right, hand scanner to look for distortions in our field of view. And luckily, we've just upgraded the hand scanner.
Good day, Captain.
Frost read. We have water. Extreme cold snow. Some argon we can scan as well. Yeah, I mean, we might as well scan while we're here. Tetrafluorides there. Frost reeds, eh? All right, argon and water. There's neon over here. Pick that up. Oh, hello. So we need fluorine and one other resource. Neon just floating. I would say that's a little bit, you know, in the vein of those artifacts. A herding crabfly grazer, you say. We could definitely take a look at those guys. Especially if we can get a group of them together.
Come then. Meet your death.
What does your scanner reveal?
All right. We drew the short straw.
Should have trained more.
Gossamer scavenger. Almost looks like a floating brainstem. Oh, we got frostbite now. hunting shield shell. Fearless, eh? Coming after us. Oh, yes, indeed. Andre, you got him?
The spoils of victory, I suppose. They know their messy glory.
Aha. Anomaly Ho. I was actually just following the... Oh, lung damage. Yeah, once we get inside, we're going to have to take care of this stuff. I was just following all the new stuff that I was seeing. Not really paying attention to the anomaly so much. But yeah, I would say Temple Eta is where we're going.
This is what we have been looking for. It is. I do not have words.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy, isn't it? Alright, it says here. This is promising. Alright, let's get indoors at least. What do you say? Alright, now that we're inside, let's take stock on what we've got here. So we are stable on our lung damage. Poor diagnosis on our frostbite. We're going to have to fix that. Protection, capacity regenerating, steer clear. We'll wait for our protection to come up and then deal with our lung damage and frostbite. All right. So there's burns and frostbite for healing pace. And snake oil cures our lung damage. Outstanding. Okay, now we're floating. Andreja? Oh,
Those
yeah.
rings.
Use our
Are
RCS
they
thrusters.
glowing? They seem to react to us.
How so? What happens to be above all of this stuff? Yeah, what is this thing? Oh, I see. Usually it's not in our best interest to head toward the light, but in this case, I guess it is in our best interest, eh? Yeah, we seem to be powering this thing up. Rings are spinning much faster than they have been. Alright, center ring beckons. Well, I bet Barrett ain't seen nothing like this before. Wow, I think I know where the others are.
Are you all right? We need to get you back to the lodge.
Oh, we're going, but first I have to get my new power ready. Anti-gravity field. Generate a localized field of intense low gravity and behold a planet's true power. All right, 6 undiscovered temples. It costs 45 power. All right, Andreja, stand back. Yeah. I don't know what that will do in the grand scheme of things, but I'm excited to find out. Yeah, so as a rule of thumb, I'm going to say any planet that frostbites me is not a planet I want to concern myself with anymore, if it's all right with you. Let's head to Alpha Centauri. Set a course for the lodge. Power distributed. Buttons pushed, and away we go. Yep, off to the lodge, and I'm sure Sarah is going to want to know about all of our new stuff. And at least it's a nice day here on Jemison. Usually it's rainy.
If nothing else, Constellation does have excellent lodging.
Yeah, I agree. Sarah? You'll never believe what I've got.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
Yeah,
we
go
were
ahead.
right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tail.
Yeah, you're not gonna build it. It gave me powers.
What in the blackest sea are you going on about? What did it do to you?
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it?
Oh, yeah. Stand back. Here goes.
Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And
Yeah, I can say
also
that.
the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
Agreed. Yeah, it was a temple. It did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
But we do not understand the connections. We need additional information.
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting
what I was
through all
thinking.
the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
All right, I'll follow up on the other anomaly that you found. Hopefully it's another temple.
Don't think it's just fortunes left that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
Sure. Lots of money. Got some amp. A map is updated.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
No, not at all, Theo. All right, so we have some new journal entries we can take a look at here. So we've got some basic activities. We need to talk to Sarah, who's back at Saka Park. We could talk to Barrett, who's on the ship. We can visit Vladimir's house. Interesting. A lot of folks just off to the side. We still need to get to Sam Coe's place, the Altair system, and acquire power on Indum 4D. Yeah, I think we want to try to do some of these other quests first to try to, see who else we can help. Barrett might not be a bad one to start with, as well as visiting Vladimir's house seems kind of low stakes.
Your mom dropped by. We had a nice chat. She had left this note for you.
Oh yeah, note from Mom? Well, let's just go ahead and check on that, shall we? I was going through our storage unit the other day and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're important and busy, but I'd love it if you visited. Well, we now have a goal. We're gonna see what Mom wants to give us after I see if we can do any modding down here in the basement. Figure might as well. Yeah, for example, the long barrel on our lawgiver. We can use our nickel for that, I believe.
The stock versions are never quite what you want, are they?
We can also get a lighter magazine that increases the aim down sight speed and reload speed. Just doing this so we can get some, research methods, crafting those unique mods. Now, I don't know if medicine works, but we could craft 1 amp. Not gonna go crazy here. Yes, indeed, and we'll make some bandages as well. Outstanding, that's 4 out of 5. And some immobilizer, outstanding. So now when we get our next point, we can do resources required to craft items is reduced by 20, and we need to spend 1 more skill in science to start working on weapon engineering, scanning, botany, all that good stuff, working down that science tree. But for now, I'm gonna take a load off, and next time we'll start with seeing what Mom has for us.